Hello. So I was thinking of a way of how to play Dungeons and Dragons with only using the D6 dice. And original Dungeons and Dragons actually has that already for us. So say if you and your friends don't have any of the D20s, 10s, or 8s and 4s, and all you guys got is D6s, you can still play Dungeons and Dragons. However, it's gonna be kind of weird since it's gonna be an older model of it, but still. Um, so right off the bat, I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll down and explain like the health system. So your health would be used with 1d6. So you roll 1d6 and +1 for the fighting man, and then each class has their own as well bonuses. But anyways, right here you can see that in this example, a superhero gets 8 dice total +2. So we can just find the superhero. And right here, it says 8 plus 2, like it says for the example. And the highest that it goes in the example is 6. So we could assume that it is a d6 that you'll roll. And for combat, as we go down to our weapons that we want to choose, right here, we got like the flail, dagger, halberd, and all that. We use the chainmail rules then. And those of you who know about the older games, I use the faculty score and armor, where 9 is the lowest armor class and then 2 being the highest. We can see that if we equip ourselves with a dagger, if someone's wearing no armor, we roll 2d6 and it has to be equal to or greater than 6 to hit someone with no armor. And then we will do damage based on a 1d6 damage for everything across the board unless the monster or weapon specifies differently. So say we equip ourselves with a dagger, then if we want to fight someone in plate, we're going to have to roll a 12, a nat 12 basically with 2d6, which is pretty hard. A good sheet for it is using mold vase. So if you rather use a d6 system, I suggest getting this or like a old school essential kind of format as well, where you could write what weapon you're using. Let's say that we go with a two-handed sword. So we can see at no armor, which will be a score of 9 armor class since this is the older way of doing it, we have to roll only a 6 with 2d6s. So for number 9, we'll write 6, and we just go pretty much straight across with our sword. So for here, be 6, 6, 6, 6. So we'll just fill in 6, 6, 6, 6. Alright, and then 5, 5, 6, and 7. So for the last one, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, 6, whatever, basically, till we get to 2. And then if you're wondering about armor or saving throws, they're also on a D6 system as well. Because if we scroll down to page 34, and this is a Friendo Foe version by Greyhawk, who compiled volumes 1, 2, and 3 of the Brown books from 1974 into one giant PDF essentially. But right here, as we look at saving throws, so say you get hit by like a fireball spell or something, you'll just have to roll a 15 or higher. And that's why this sheet from Moldvay is pretty good, because you just fill in what you have to roll. Basically, if you're playing as a cleric, a level 1 through 4 cleric, these are your saving rolls essentially from those as well. And yeah, so Dungeons & Dragons is completely doable with nothing but d6s. Now, however, rolling for percentile dice will be kind of confusing. There you're going to have to do your own home brewing of how you would want to do, like, say, a 50% check if you want that to be 1d6 and then 3 being the 50 mark or so. But yeah, so Dungeons & Dragons is completely playable with using nothing but d6s. So yeah, I hope that sheds some light on alternative ways to play as well. If you got any questions, just leave it in the comments below.